Good evening, candidates. What is this is a question that has been asked in one of the interviews in Federal Bank. What is CBDC? What is a central bank digital currency? Central bank digital currencies or digital tokens cryptocurrency, similar to cryptocurrency issued by a central bank. They are pegged to the value of that country's fiat currency. Now you will ask me, what is fiat currency? That is also given here. Fiat money is a government issued currency that is not backed by a physical commodity like gold or silver. It is considered a form of legal tender that can be used to exchange goods and services. Traditionally, fiat money came in the form of banknotes and coins, but technology has allowed governments and financial institutions to supplement physical fiat money with a credit-based model in which balances and transactions are recorded digitally. Now, let me go back to CBDC. Many countries are developing CBDCs and some have even implemented them. Because so many countries are researching ways to transition to digital currencies, it is important to understand what they are. A central bank digital currency is the digital form of a country's fiat currency. A CBDC is issued and regulated by a nation's monetary authority or central bank, in our case RBI. CBDCs promote financial inclusion and simplify the implementation of monetary and fiscal policy. As a centralized form of currency, they may not anonymize transactions as some cryptocurrencies do. Many countries are exploring how CBDCs will affect their economies or existing financial networks and stability. Earlier, I was telling you about fiat money. Now, physical currency is still widely exchanged and accepted. However, some developed countries have experienced a significant decrease in its use, and that trend accelerated during COVID-19 pandemic. The introduction and evolution of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology have created further interest in cashless societies and digital currencies. Thus, governments and central banks worldwide are exploring the possibility of using government-backed digital currencies when and if they are implemented. These currencies would have the full faith and backing of the government that issued them, just like fiat money. Goals of central bank digital currencies in the United States and many other countries, many alone do not have access to financial services. In the US alone, 5% of adults do not have a bank account. An additional 30% of US adults have bank accounts, but use expensive alternative services like money orders, payday loans like check cashing services. The main goal of CBDC is to provide businesses and consumers with privacy, transferability, convenience, accessibility, and financial security. CBDCs could also decrease the maintenance of complex financial system, requires a reduced cross-border transaction costs, and provide those who currently use alternative money transfer methods with lower cost options. Important, a CBDC, central bank digital currency, also provide a country's central bank with the means to implement monetary policies to provide stability, control growth, and influence inflation. Central bank digital currencies would also reduce the risk of using digital currencies in their current form. Cryptocurrencies are highly volatile with their value constantly fluctuating. This volatility could cause severe financial stress in many households and affect the overall stability of an economy. CBDCs backed by government and controlled by a central bank would provide households, consumers, businesses with stable means of exchanging digital currency. There are two types of CBDCs, wholesale and retail. Wholesale CBDCs are primarily used by financial institutions. Retail CBDCs are used by consumers and businesses, much like physical forms of currencies. Wholesale CBDCs are similar to holding reserves in a central bank. Central banks grants an institution an account to deposit funds or used to settle interbank transfers. Central banks can then use monetary policy tools such as reserve requirements or interest on reserve balances to influence lending and set interest rates. Retail CBDCs or government backed digital currencies used by consumers and businesses. Retail CBDCs eliminate intermediary risk, the risk that private digital currency issuers might become bankrupt and lose customers' assets. There are two types of retail CBDCs. They differ in how individual users access their currency. Token-based retail CBDCs are accessible with private public keys. This method of validation allows users to execute transaction anonymously. Account-based retail CBDCs require digital identification to access an account. The two types of accounts are not mutually exclusive. It is possible to develop both and have them function in the same economy. So this is what it is. So this is about central CBDC, central bank digital currency. This question was asked in our Federal Bank interview recently. They have asked what is CBDC, what is fiat currency. That is why I wanted to share this with you. Please go through this. I will give the link of this page to you in our video. You can make use of it. Thank you.